We all want our children to be healthy. This includes the development of their immune system, which fever can assist. We pediatricians want to help you deal with fever calmly and safely, and spare your child unnecessary medication and emergency visits. Fever is a healthy reaction to stress or pathogens. Viruses and bacteria are less able to multiply during fever. However, there are situations in connection with fever where, to be safe, you should consult a doctor. All children under the age of 3 months should see a doctor on their first day of fever. You should also consult a doctor if your child looks seriously ill, has a skin rash, has strong pain, is breathing very quickly and with effort, won't drink anything for a long time, especially if the child has diarrhea, vomiting, or is listless, or has a fever for longer than 3 days. Many parents are afraid of febrile convulsions. They are rare, but if it runs in the family, young children may have such fainting spells, with rolling eyes, shaking, and even turning blue, and emergency may be called. But even though they look terrible, simple febrile seizures are harmless and usually cease within minutes. Antipyretic drugs do not protect against febrile convulsions. What can you do? Please make sure you or someone familiar is there for your child. Your sick child needs care and support. Days of illness in a child's life are an opportunity for nurturing the relationship between you and your child, and relationship is most important for health and learning. As long as your child has cold hands and feet, or even chills, he or she needs warmth. Make sure your sources of warmth do not burn. You avoid stress and suffering by gentle warming during the rise of a fever. Once your child has warm hands and feet, and maybe even sweats, less warming is necessary, but still keep the child comfortably warm. If your child is asleep, let it sleep. You don't need to wake your child to measure the temperature. In case of severe discomfort, body temperature compresses can help. Do not apply cold. Offer enough to drink in sips. Eating is less important. Antibiotics do not work against viruses and are not always needed against bacterial infections. Antipyretic drugs, such as ibuprofen and paracetamol, also known as acetaminophen, are not necessary, even in cases of high fever. Since they interfere with the course of the disease and an overdose is dangerous, they should only be administered when advised by a doctor, for example, in cases of pain or to save a night's sleep. Inform your school or kindergarten. Children should only return there when they have been looking and feeling really well again for at least 1 fever-free day without medication. In summary, fever is an important ability in dealing with infections. For an otherwise healthy child, there is no upper limit at which one must lower a fever. Depending on general condition, a temperature over 40 degrees can easily be tolerated. A sick child needs warmth, calm parents, safety, and closeness. If you don't know what to do, are worried, or if your child shows warning symptoms, we health professionals are always there for you. The FeverApp can help you measure and document well-being, temperature, pulse, breathing rate, and symptoms, and offers further practical and scientific information. We wish your child a good recovery. This video was developed on the basis of scientific information together with parents, educators, nurses, doctors, psychologists, and the German Professional Association of Pediatricians.